Hey, what's up? We're here. Let's get the main text up in here. Where's the text? There it is. So we're gonna add existing text, main text. That's big. Okay, I don't have the penguin onesie on today. So there's that. Let me get in center of camera. There's no one else here today. In person. Ethan will be joining later. And let's get some dang music at this point. Can I get Nintendo music in my PC? I've been listening to that so much now. Nintendo Music app for Nintendo Switch Online. Can I? I can't get it on my PC. Can I? Can I? Well, I can find that out later. YouTube. Nintendo Music with 5 C's, because I felt like Nintendo Music for when you're working on a deadline. Oh, great. This is awesome. All right. I think that's fine. I like that right there. I like the volume. All right. We're here. We're here. Let me tell Discord I'm live. I'm live. This was very short notice. No talk about it was happening. So, waiting for Ethan. He's playing Formula 1 right now, but we're going to be talking about Nintendo Switch 2 predictions and stuff. I am taking a break from watching videos in general. So, like, thankfully, this is not really much of a video. It's this PNG very slowly sliding across the screen for, I assume, 40 minutes. Oh, it doesn't even make it all the way to the end. That's disappointing. But, but yeah. We're not going to be doing a lot more. I should have connected my... Hold on. Let me connect my Switch. This will take but a moment. I'm not stealing content, I'm borrowing it. Because I don't want my camera. Where's the Elgato caption? Oh, it's on my foot. Why is it all what? Hey. I'm booting up Pokemon Unite at this point because I think it'd be fun to do. I'm waiting for Ethan, so at this point, I'm just gonna boot up something at least. Oh, my bad. Why is my monitor being dumb? I don't want to do this. What are you doing, desktop? Oh, it's taking me to TV. No, I don't want to watch. Whatever in the world that. I found out my monitor is also a built-in TV as well. I thought it was just a monitor, so it can be a little funny sometimes. All right. This is different music. So we're back now. Is my headset dead? Nope, we good. Also, I'm not wearing the onesie today because it's dirty. So I'm wearing the Magikarp Hawaiian shirt to make up for it. Ooh. Switch to... Ooh. I switched it to headset. This music slaps. I mean, it just sounds better on headset. Ooh. Yeah. 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 Alright. So, what's going on? Why is this here above all else? Oh, wait, I know why this is here. Let's, maybe we should turn that music off for now. Okay. All right, well, we're waiting for Ethan, so. Is it just gonna let me play? That's crazy. I don't have to load in because I'm already loaded. Let's go. Nope, it's gonna log me out. It's gonna time me out. Oh. It did not time me out. I want to flip my camera. I think it might time me out. Can I flip my camera? That's not what I meant to do. I want to flip it horizontally, bro. Configure video. Camera control? No, I don't care about camera control. Crossbar? Bro defied gravity? Darn right I did. Where are these Sugarfoot? Do I flip it horizontally? That should be an option. That should be an option. Whatever. It's fine. Fine. I'm still waiting for Ethan. It's fine. It's taking a while. It's fine. Oh, I finally have Breath of the Wild. Well, it's upside down. Wait, hold on. Let me just casually. Hello and hello, everyone. I hope y'all have been having a good day today. Golly, I'm tired. I cannot read a simple sentence without stuttering a little. Hello, Crafty Crafter. How you doing? Also, hello, Jeff. How you doing? Let me go back. Wait. I forgot about this. No, not this. Oh, wait. No, hold on. That's not as good as whenever it... Ah, there we go. All right. Why is this so bad? I forgot how bad this is. Hold on, let's make it worse. Why is it not worse? It should. Oh, I know why it's not worse. I could make it a lot worse. I'm waiting for Ethan. Let's see. What did I miss? Did you see what I, do you see what I see? I'm playing Craft Mine right now. All right, Jeff. What's good? Doing well. Did you see what I posted on Discord and Pokemon Unite? Yes, I replied to that. That's insane. I need all my tabs back because I got rid of all my tabs on accident. I didn't get rid of them. I just like made them go to the. I banished them on accident. That's what I did. Where are the thingamabobbies? That sounded weird. Where are they? Oh, I found one of them. Oh, that's all. That's all. Did you see what I posted? Yeah. Okay, I already read that. My bad. Okay. All right. My bad. I got Breath of the Wild back. I want to do a whole new like let's play on Breath of the Wild because I've been listening to that game soundtrack so much, and it's so dang good. I want to replay it and then play. I want to replay it, do it on Master Sword mode, do Tears of the Kingdom, do that on whatever hard mode it is. Because I did not finish Tears of the Kingdom. It made my brain hurt. Also, I need to finish with Echoes of Wisdom. I have a lot of games I want to play, and I have hardly any time. What do you think that Nintendo will show tomorrow? I'm gonna get to that. Waiting on Ethan. Ethan, if you're listening to this right now, I'm on the little Discord. Violet, Vi. If you're here, join the haha I don't know voice channel in the PMZ secret server. I would love to have you here. I know you're not a Nintendo nerd, but I would love to have you here. I'm very lonely in this voice channel. Anybody listening in that little PMZ secret server, please join. And no, you cannot join if you ask. yet. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Jeff, you can join if you want. You've been here a long time. Also, you're mature and I trust you. Jeff, do you want to be a mod? I feel like I can 100% trust you. Me? Yeah. Nah, I'm talking about Jeffrey Simmons, the defensive lineman for the Tennessee Titans. That's football talk. But yeah, you, Jeff. I mean, you're trustworthy. You've been in the community for a long time. Yeah, I'm trustworthy since I don't honestly do much. But yeah, like being mod, alright, cool. I feel like, cause I also have gotten to the point, standard moderator. Okay, there you go, Jeff. You've been promoted out of nowhere. But I've gotten to a point where now it's like, oh, like we're getting a lot of new people in, and I like playing games to have my full attention, so I can't read the crazy stuff all the time. Have you seen that Nintendo will be adding in the virtual game card to the Switch, including the Switch 2, because they said that in the Nintendo Direct? Yes, I'm so excited for virtual game cards. It's not going to do a whole lot, but I'm going to really enjoy it. I'm very excited for it, because also, I have a lot of games, especially, oh my gosh, I forgot about Suika game. A lot of games that are also digital, which I can't find. Mario Odyssey. I'm very good at losing physical game cards, so the fact that we can have digital game cards, wow. It's a lot harder to lose a Nintendo Switch, like, you know? But, hey, I Pigman Sec. Hello, Earthy. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a blessed day. But yeah, also I have 79 items that I can re-download. A lot of them are free, like Asphalt. Man, I wish that game was not so heavy on microtransactions. Dang gum. I never played Celeste. I got it because I wanted to, but I didn't. And I wanna. But yeah, there's a lot of games. A lot of these I just never played. Fast Penguins, that was a great era of my life. For like 2.5 weeks, maybe. I played a little bit of Hades, but stopped. Played a little bit of that, but stopped. Kirby the Forgotten Land was great. Yeah. Dude, I remember when Knockout City first came out. Oh, I thought that game was gonna be like, you know, really big, super popular, and I don't hear anyone talk about it. Never played, never finished Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. I need to go through. I need to go through and play all my old games. Like, even the free ones. Maybe not all the free ones. Like, I don't know about all of them. Oh, Super Mario RPG was so good. The first tree, I'm telling you what, if you want to play a good game for a little bit, it's awesome. It's awesome. I have the soundtrack on a vinyl record. Whoa, I'm a mod. Yeah, Jeff, you a mod now. Earthy says he's a mod. Yeah, he's a mod now. But yeah, explain why I made Jeff a mod out of nowhere. Chat gets crazy sometimes, and I had Short Horse as a mod, but we ended up having a talk unmodded, at least for temporarily. Don't know what the future holds. But Jeff's been here for a year? Has it been less? I don't know. But you're super trustworthy. Like, in the realm, you've given no problem but helped. You are active in the community, even though I have not given the Minecraft realm much attention. My bad. Sorry. I'll get back on that soon when I get time. I don't like working 10 days in a row twice. But in the same dang month. If they do that to me again, I swear. Anyways. Honestly, fair reasons. Yeah. DMZ, how are you? I'm doing good. How are you, Earthy? Okay, Sugarfooters. We're playing a game Pokemon Unite because it's taking a while for Ethan to get here. Ethan's playing F1 racing, and it's just like, it'll be a while till I'm there. And I'm like, okay, buddy. Whatever. Like, alright. Sure. Let me turn this down. There we go. Put me on your team. Okay, Crafty. Crafty wants it already. Boom. If anyone wants to join next round, let me know. We're gonna do first to 500 so we can do it quickly. Yeah, I'm doing great. Work is honestly going incredible. I worked 10 days in a row, had a day off. Worked 2 days in a row, had a day off. I'm on the 8th day. Tomorrow I work, no. Today was the 9th day in the row. Tomorrow's the 10th day in the row. Then I have a day off. And Thursday, which will be my day off, we're gonna do Ultra Kill with Obs Lasso again. So that'll be really fun. And there's a video in the process. It is an Ultra Kill video, I'll go ahead and say that. But I have a familiar face working on it. Blue Jams, love that man. He's my brother. I'm so excited because he was like, hey, no one's super relate to this, but if you need help. And I'm like, yes! Like I saw that text, so I got so happy. So hopefully that goes really well. I believe in him. I love his editing. Y'all go check out Blue Jams on YouTube. He's awesome. I had the Snorlax game in 500 point mode. That's insane. I was wondering why the scores were so low. What is all these? Victory by the dozen event? Should I do that? I don't know. I really like my Zero Aura. Let me be comfy. I'm gonna be comfy. Oh, I have that? I'm gonna be comfy. And I'm gonna go with Snorlax so I can go with Crafty. I'm really gonna be, I'm gonna try to be a attacker as a Comfey. Oh, this might not work. This might not work. This might be horrible. I don't have anything built for Comfey. Comfey. This might be bad. Oh, you got the Snorlax costume. That's cool. Oh, that Leafeon is so cool. Yeah, but this might be bad. Chat, this might be bad. Why does Mewtwo look like that one Street Fighter character right now? It's so small on him. Comfey and Snorlax won't get KO'd. I have a feeling we might get KO'd. Golly, that took so long to load in. I've never played Comfey, but we're gonna just Vine Whip, baby. What are these flowers? Whoa. What do these flowers do, bro? Oh, wow. My range is incredible. Oh, that's a movement move. Oh, wait. I'm on him. How do I get off? I want off. How do I get off? Okay, I figured it out. Yeah, it's lower healing. Come here, boy. No, what am I doing? Yeah, let me beat you up. Oh, do you want help over there, buddy? I died. No, Snorlax, come here. I think this is a 500 first to 500 game. Magical leaf, baby. I didn't mean to touch that. I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling. Why is Ethan calling me? What's up, brother?
I am ready to join.
Okay, join the Discord.
I'm I'm trying to. I don't know. Are you? Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Okay, Ethan Skip coming in. Now we can talk about everything. This will be my one and only game for now. We might play it after we get done talking. Wait. I'm waiting, Jeff. What's up? Ethan!
Hello.
Hello! Can you speak one more time?
Hello.
Alright, we got the volume perfectly fine. Will this technically mean I could join the secret Discord? Yeah, Jeff, you can join. Give me a minute. I just got killed. I'm playing Pokemon Unite because I was waiting for you.
You're fine. Let me know when your game's over.
Okay. We need to score 500 points. Let's go, sugar footers.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go to the bathroom then.
Yeah, I'm playing a character I've never played before. Fair point? Fair point on what? Let me level up. Sorry, Crafty. Oh, here, let me heal you. Take me! Take me there! Dude, that was great. That was so good. I scored 4 because I was on Snorlax. Let's go. Oh, so as Comfey, I can attach to Snorlax and just not die. This is great. Holy cow, Comfey is so cool with Snorlax. Dang gum. Dude, I'm just floral healing. Oh, this is so great. Jeff, I'll add you whenever I'm done. Dude, this is insane. Yeah, wait. Okay. I'm just pressing 2 buttons, bro. I'm doing nothing. For the most part. Get that citrus berry, bro. The amount of healing I'm doing to Snorlax is insane. We gotta surrender, let's go. Okay, Jeff, let me add you in. Let's see. Invite, search for friends. Jay. There you are, immediately.
Whoa! Whoa!
What?
That sound that you made when I joined. Yeah, that.
Okay, how much healing did I get in this game? Battle data. Okay, not as much as I thought. I had fun though. I kept Snorlax alive. My goat Rex. Well, hello, Denny Arbello. Welcome in.
Boy.
What, Ethan?
That's my boy.
Oh, that's your boy? That's your boy.
That's one of my boys. Yeah, that's my
Welcome
racing buddy. He beats the crap out of me every time we get on a track.
Oh, lovely. Let me turn down Jeff. Welcome in, Jeff. Ethan, Jeff is now one of my only mods on YouTube. Okay.
I'm a moderator. I do stuff for this.
Okay, so we're talking about Nintendo Switch 2 predictions. It was something that Ethan and I did a lot earlier on, so that's going to be fun. And we're going to talk about everything again. Jeff, if you would like to join in predictions and stuff, I'm sure you have a lot you want to talk about if you do. In that case, you can leave. No, I'm joking.
Out. Kick him out.
I hope you enjoyed being a moderator. Get out of here.
No!
Alright. So anyways, I turned off the Switch for now. We're here, and we're going to talk about everything. So, where do you want to start with this, Ethan?
Direct. Are you going to bring up any videos from, like, the last Direct and everything, too?
I can, 100%.
For background video?
Oh, I'm just gonna put this on, because why not?
I currently am playing music, and it's called Nintendo Music for when you're working on a deadline. So we're listening to that in the background at this moment.
Okay.
Amazing. Okay.
Oh, Earthy, Jeff is in the VC now, so you're hearing him talk. He's not in chat now.
Yeah.
But let me pull up Nintendo Switch Direct. Alright. Nintendo America. Alright, cool. So. Let me pull on down Nintendo Switch Direct. No, that's not.
I like playing Craft Mine.
Popular. It'll probably be one of these, right? Oh, yeah, there we go. So Nintendo Switch 2 first look light trailer.
Oh, we're bringing this trailer back up.
Yeah, might as well, since we're gonna go to square one. Let me share my whole screen with y'all. It's gonna be on 720p, so please forgive me.
Okay.
It's gonna be at 30 frames per second, so please forgive me. Okay.
Go right ahead.
Good lord, it gets worse.
Oh, is it worse?
No, I was just saying it gets worse because first you said it's gonna be 720p, then you said it's gonna be 30 FPS.
Yeah, true. I did say that.
Tiska, as they say.
Why do I not? I don't hear the trailer at all.
Oh, it's okay. It's probably not important.
Oh, do I have the tab muted?
No, it didn't seem like it.
Being a YouTuber is like chat. You have to
I have it muted for some reason. Let me get a different tab on here. I don't know what's happening. Hold on. Let me make sure it's working. Okay, that's definitely working. Nintendo of America. Okay. Okay, it's working now. All right. So I just want to bring this up because I want to look at the Switch again. Switch 2 again. So we've talked about everything before, but what are y'all most excited about?
A while.
Yeah, we did. So what are you most excited about, Ethan, whenever it comes to Nintendo Switch 2 and the possibilities of it?
I'm always most excited about the Switch game library. I find that Nintendo is probably the greatest publisher and developer of all time in video games.
Yep.
I don't think you can even come close with anybody else. I can't think of a single company that's even remotely close in either of those categories. Just in terms of they've been around for, in video games at least, for almost 50 years now.
That's a lot of levels.
Yeah.
And they've been so consistent with all-time great games. Even when they did the Wii U, which most people consider a failure of a console, you still got
I love the Wii U.
Splatoon. Yeah, well, I mean, you still got Tropical Freeze, Splatoon, and a bunch of other really great games. Mario 3D World. So even on their worst day, they're still amazing. So I'm always intrigued by the possibility of new and better games, because they seem to only get better.
I know whenever we were talking in private the other day over call, and you were talking about the Nintendo Switch Direct that just happened. Well, before it happened, and you were really excited about Metroid Prime 4. So, speaking of games, do you think this will be... When do we have a release date on that? Do we? Or like any area?
We're gonna get one tomorrow.
I think.
You think
we're gonna get one tomorrow?
Oh.
You think they're going to talk about Metroid Prime 4 again tomorrow?
Yes, I do. I think. Well, so if you remember from that conversation, I actually said I thought we were going to get the Metroid Prime 4 release date. Yes, during the Switch Direct, and that during the Switch Direct, the Switch 2 Direct, we were going to just so happen to see that the release date for the Switch 2 is the same as Metroid Prime 4. I'm of the firm belief that Metroid Prime 4 is a launch title for the Switch.
Ooh,
If not,
okay.
it's barring the Switch 2 coming out in the summer sometime. So like if they announce it tomorrow and then they say, and it's coming out in June or July, then it'll probably won't.
Yeah.
But because I think my current prediction is Switch 2 comes out in like October, November, and Metroid Prime 4 comes with it.
Okay.
But
well, we got a question from Crafty Crafter. I think this will be a good to look at chat. Crafty Crafter said, "What game do y'all think will be launch titles for Nintendo Switch 2?" I know we just talked about Metroid Prime 4. I think the new Mario Kart is a lock. I feel like that's gonna go in because they showed it in the first look trailer. I think it'll be there. I know that we've had a lot of Zelda games kind of bridge the gap. It bridged the gap from Wii U to Switch, and didn't it also do that with 2 other Nintendo consoles? Or am I incorrect? I think it did with Wii and GameCube. I think it bridged that gap.
Well, we had Twilight Princess, which was on both. The Wii to Wii U, we had the remakes, but those didn't come till later.
We had
Switch.
We had Wii U to Switch being Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, there was no Wii to Wii U. The last Wii game,
I think you're right.
Zelda game was Skyward Sword, and then Wii U had Twilight Princess HD, Wind Waker HD, and then obviously Breath of the Wild. So I don't think we're gonna get a Zelda Bridge game. I think it's still too early. Maybe we can get a spin-off or like a remake, maybe another HD remake, but I just don't see it at this point.
Yeah. The reason why I don't make a public server VC is just because I am not doing that right now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of words to say why I don't do it. People can come into the Discord and say random stuff. I think I'm making excuses. Do y'all want to go to a public VC in the Discord?
I mean, I don't mind.
Oh God, do I want to start debating your chat live in person?
Let's do it.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Okay. All right, everybody. We're going to the general VC. Well, we're going to the first VC. Actually, hold on. Why did it not let me join? Okay. I'm dead now? Welcome in, Ghost Player. How are you doing? Okay, we got Jeff in here. Sugar Footers. Let's see. Discord is link in the description. Let me show y'all real quick. Okay, we got Jeff. We're waiting for Ethan. I think Ethan got lost.
There he is.
Ethan is here. Okay, Sugar Footers. You go into the description and you join the Discord right here. And then you go into the Discord, select the roles. You have to select this role. I think some people are saying it's not working because they're not selecting it, even though it says you need to select it. And then you just join this VC.
Hey, y'all mind if I stream Craft Mine here?
Sure.
Okay.
All right. So with that being said, I think a good launch title for the Nintendo Switch 2 would be the Mario Kart. It would be Metroid Prime 4. And I know I would love a new Zelda game, but I don't think it's going to happen this soon because we just had Echoes of Wisdom last year.
So my bold Switch 2 launch title prediction is Silk Song.
Silk Song, really?
I know that none of us like to predict Silk Song because it's been coming out for like 4 or 5 years now.
Yeah.
But I'm actually gonna predict Silk Song gets announced tomorrow.
So you think it'll be like one of the third-party games we get?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're gonna get that. It wouldn't surprise me if we got a version of all of EA's games this time around either, or 2K's games. Because we've gotten 2K's games for a while now, so maybe we finally get a Madden and a what's the other one that EA makes? EA makes a lot of games that I will not like playing. Oh, and college football. I would like college football on the go.
Okay, chat. Y'all are able to watch Jeff play Craft Mine now. And I have chat up here as well, so that's fine. Okay.
Do we think, I think we need to ask the real questions here. Is Pal Worlds going to show up on Switch 2.
Power World will never come to a Nintendo console. That's my prediction.
They said the same thing about Sonic.
Really? I don't know much about game history.
Back in the 80s. 80s and 90s.
Well, I was also not alive around that time, but neither were you, so.
Oh, that you know of.
Oh, fair.
Anyway, yeah, I mean, as far as launch titles go, my bold prediction is Silk Song. I think it's finally time. I think this is the perfect time. I think that Hollow Knight is. It's not a Switch game, but it is associated with the Switch by certain groups, and so I think that you can keep that going. Although Silk Song was appearing at the Xbox showcases lately, not the Nintendo one, so maybe not, but that's my bold prediction anyway.
I will think one thing is that about let's see, what was it? About a year and a half to 2 years, whenever I go to Nintendo Switch Direct, I always see people going, Silk Song, give us Silk Song. And it's like been what feels like for a long time, because it has been, where people are just begging for it at this point. And I was listening to the All Things Nintendo podcast, and I was like listening to these people talk, how a fan of the franchise ended up saying like, hey, is this game even real? Like, will Silk Song be real?
Even real?
And it was also on social media post, and they like tagged the developer or one of the developers, and they did respond, yes, it is real. So the Silk Song is real. What am I watching, Jeff? What is happening? Jeff,
back to Nintendo.
Okay. Well, anyways, let's not forget about the new Sonic racing game, by the way, because
it's Craftmine, by the way.
Oh, okay. Because the new Sonic racing game come out as a launch title on Switch 2. Wait, what?
Oh yeah, is there actually a Sonic and Sega All Stars?
Yeah, there's a new Sonic racing game, so that's something.
That's hilarious.
So
yeah, I remember
quite interesting.
Well, Sonic and Sega All Stars was a pretty big deal when I was younger, because I was just a big Mario Kart fan, and they gave us Sonic. Because Sonic's, at the time, nobody ever thought he would come to Mario Kart anyway. I think now it's a bit more lenient, where anybody can show up anywhere. But yeah, that was a big deal. It was a really fun little experience, and then they just made a few of them, and I think they got progressively worse. Although Danica Patrick was in it, and that was hilarious. I loved that.
Ghost player. You can talk in VC. That's the point of VC. It's a place you can talk. Like, I saw your question in chat. But anyways, back to what we were saying. I think I ended up listening to some person talk about their predictions for like 35 to 40 minutes, and I forgot everything they said. But they ended up making like a whole bingo board of things they want to happen and things they think will happen. And I just thought it was interesting, because I had little to no thoughts about any predictions for the Nintendo Switch 2. But they did bring up a good point. If we can show my view on Discord real quick. Shared screen one. We're doing 15 frame rate because we don't need the frame rate for this. Let's see. I'm gonna go back to one interesting part, which was in fact the infrared laser. I know we can't see it super well, but it's right there.
God, you and this infrared laser.
Chat,
for those of you who didn't see the video, Zach was really, I remember Zach being really excited about this infrared laser.
I am, because each Joy-Con's gonna like act like a mouse. That's why right here in this segment, they're racing around like mice.
I'm still trying to figure out why we need mice controllers.
I think they're going to do something like what they did with the Nintendo Switch when it came out. They made arms and 1-2 switch. They were really capitalizing on the gimmick and showing how like these different gimmicks work. Like, you know, the fact that you would have two controllers as one controller. I think they're going to do something with this, because they wouldn't just be like, oh yeah, let's just make the Joy-Con to a mouse and then just have it like that. Like, they're going to do something with it. I don't know if like do you think we're going to get another 1-2 switch? Do you think we're going to get another like ARMS 2? Like, do you think we're going to get any of those games that happened early on? Because I feel like Nintendo might want to try to keep those franchises alive due to the fact that they've kind of incorporated them in different ways. Maybe not 1-2 switch as much. Maybe they'll like just port it over. Well, they don't have to port it over because it's cross compatibility or whatever. But like, do you think we will get an ARMS 2? Because also, Min Min from ARMS is in Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah, but I think Min Min is in Smash Brothers because they thought that ARMS was going to be bigger than it actually was.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. I actually had a lot of fun with ARMS for what it was, but the content eventually stopped. The characters stopped coming in. The new maps stopped coming in. It's just not Splatoon. Splatoon is still the king of the franchises that came out in the last decade or so from Nintendo. Yeah. Could we get an ARMS 2? Sure, but I mean, I am not...
It probably will last maybe a year or two.
It won't... Well, ARMS... How do I... I'm gonna make a pun. ARMS does not have a lot of legs.
You are right.
It's all new IP, all new characters. The gimmick is a lot of fun, but the gimmick also feels a lot like Wii boxing.
Welcome back, Cub! Hi, Cub! It's been so long! Sorry I'm 2 minutes late to your chat. How are you doing? Welcome back. I'm sorry. I hope you're still here. Yeah, the Nintendo Switch 2 has a C button on the right Joy-Con?
Yes, that was something I was going to talk about. I thought we were going to talk about the things that were confirmed first, and then we were going to talk about predictions, but...
Oh yeah, let's talk about it, because I don't know what's confirmed, other than like...
Well, so GameStop changed the picture of the Wii, or the Wii 2, the Switch 2. And it has a C button now.
Hold on. Nintendo Switch 2 C button. Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So that's confirmed. I wonder, it's copyrighted Joy-Cons.
Copyright.
So what would this be?
What would that... Hold on a minute. Hang on a minute. I'm taking issue with what you just asked me. So you find mouse functionality to be completely normal, but you're questioning where a C button would come in handy?
No, the C button will probably very much come in handy. But I'm just wondering, like, how is that gonna work? Like, what are they gonna do with it? I'm excited. Okay, that's awesome. What about an A button? Well, we have an A button, a B button, a C button. What about a D button? What about an E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, O, P? How about we get the whole alphabet as a button on the console?
They had the L button for a while, and they had they still have the L button, but they had the Z button on the GameCube controllers.
Oh, well, the GameCube controllers are also a little whack. They were made... well, weren't the GameCube controllers made for... Wait, no, I'm thinking about Nintendo 64. My bad.
Okay.
Okay, let me catch up on chat. When's your next Mario Kart 8 live stream, though? Haven't done it in a while. Kind of missing it. I think I'll try to do Mario Kart next week. That's my prediction for myself. We'll see if it happens, just because, I mean...
We get Shadow Drop tomorrow, and we never see Zach again.
Whenever I work, whenever I work 22 out of 24 days, that's a little crazy, so I assume work's not gonna slow down anytime soon. Golly,
Neither are your paychecks.
I did that math. I have worked, well, right now, 21 out of 23. But after tomorrow, it'll be 22 out of 24 days I've worked. That's insane. That's actually insane. That's actually crazy.
Anyway.
Holy cow. Anyway. What about Mario Kart Wii? I have Wii MFA now. What? What if C is capture like in a video form? That could make sense, I feel like. But also, you have the screenshot button still here on the left controller. Like, that's why I assume it will still be. I don't think they're gonna.
Yeah,
like,
no,
you know.
it's a C button. It's just an extra button.
Yeah, I wonder what it will exactly be. Because yeah, you have the screen recording and screenshot button. So whenever you split the controllers and one person uses that controller, they can spam the screenshot whenever you're playing Mario Kart and you can say, "Stop it!" I did that on Ethan's Switch a few times, I'm pretty sure.
I was about to say, I think you have personal experience in that regard with how you were talking about it.
I do, but...
Anyway. So, that was one big thing that got confirmed, was the C button. Something else that got confirmed is that there are going to be Switch 2 exclusive versions of games.
Yeah.
Did you see this? So like not every Nintendo Switch game that is backwards compatible is going to just like automatically transfer over perfectly. There's actually going to be Switch 2 editions of the games that have certain upgrades to them.
That sounds interesting.
So they might do like a Breath of the Wild 2 Switch 2 edition or something like that. Or not Breath of the Wild 2, sorry, Tears of the Kingdom Switch 2 edition or something.
Yeah.
Which is good and bad. I think it's good if their upgrades are like substantial, but I think it's bad if it's like if they're charging you for basically what PlayStation and Xbox already do for free, which is just a little graphical boost to your game. So we'll see what happens, but I kind of have faith that, well, okay, I shouldn't have faith. Never mind. I forget. I want to have faith that Nintendo is going to do the right thing and, like...
Oh, you think Nintendo's going to do the right thing and make Mario Kart 9 a part of the Switch 2 bundle so you don't have to buy the game separately?
No, I don't even hope that. I don't even necessarily know if they're going to do that. But
I doubt they will, but it'd be cool.
Yeah, it would be really pro-consumer of you, Nintendo. But I actually, have you ever read Reggie Fils-Aimé's book?
No, I have not.
Do you know who Reggie is?
Yes, I know who Reggie is.
Okay, so the Reginator, in his book, he actually...
president of Nintendo of America, by the way.
Yeah, the Reginator. He said that Nintendo executives actually had a really hard time giving out free games because they have a very high level of respect for their work, and they don't think that it's fair to developers to not charge for their games for the most part. So Wii Sports was originally not going to be a pack-in game. It was originally going to be its own thing, but Reggie's the one that convinced them that in America it would help everything. And he was right.
Yeah, I think that's kind of why Nintendo Switch Sports didn't really work out very well.
Right. I think that's why 1-2 Switch could have been way better if it was a pack-in game, I think.
Yeah, because
it gave off Wii Sports vibes to me.
I never bought it because I didn't want to pay for it.
I mean, it was fun to play for like a couple hours with your friends. Like, I know me and Colin went to Nintendo New York, and we played it over there, and that was a lot of fun.
Huh.
But not enough fun for me to go, you know what I want to do? I want to buy this and take it home.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Real quick on chat. Welcome in, Billy, just screaming. Let's see. The C button could be used as a voice chat because the Switch needs one, so they could add in a voice chat function into the Switch 2. Now imagine the, I don't know. I feel like, because also Nintendo is highly marketed towards the younger generation, which I don't know how Nintendo would handle voice chat. I don't know. I mean, we have Nintendo voice chat, but it's just very finicky and not a lot of people use it or know about it, to be honest. But I don't know if they would do that or not.
You know why I don't use it? Because it doesn't work half the time anyway.
Yep. Let's see. Earthy said, they did say probably it would be a feature to chat in party games. Okay. Let's see. Oh, but I mean longer. So player was saying like C as capture in video form, but longer. I don't think that would be the case at all. I think we have the screen capture button, and if you hold it down, it does 30 seconds. I mean, maybe they could make it a function where you can record your gameplay on your Switch for like an extra minute or something. I don't see much changing with that. It'd be cool, but I don't see that really happening.
I just think it's a C button.
Yep. It's just a C button. It has no function.
I think it's just a C button. I think it just does what the C button does.
You press the C button and it just says C. Or it does nothing. It just doesn't. It's a funny little click
It
button.
says C. It says C with a sarcastic accent.
Yeah. Billy, why are you in pain? I hope you feel better. Okay, Billy's screaming again in chat. And how to say we mfi? We mi fi. Okay, Cup, what is we mi fi? Anyways. Let's see. Wii Miffy is how to play Mario Kart Wii online and how to play DS games online. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. That is something, actually. I've seen a lot of people talk about DS games. I think it would be awesome to be able to play DS games again. Because with DS games, you had 2 screens. And it's kind of hard.
Well...
Brother,
have I got something for you?
Oh, are you? Oh, wait. I want to hear what you guys say to see if it's what I was gonna say.
On the Apple App Store, there's an application called Delta.
What?
That's all I will say on the matter.
Oh gosh. Okay. So legally playing Nintendo Switch DS games.
It's legal.
It is?
Yeah. Apple has it on their store. It's legal.
Does that make it legal?
Yeah. Dude, Apple owns the government.
Okay. Well, anyways, I think it's weird that we have 2 Type-C ports on the Switch, one on the bottom, one on the top. And it's very ambitious, and I've seen people talk about it, but it would be very cool to have an accessory where you can attach another screen to the top of your Switch and play DS games. That is all I'm saying. I think it'd be awesome. Don't know if they'll do it. It'd be cool though. But Billy is still screaming in chat. Let me catch up on this. I gotta scroll up above his screaming. Let's see. I agree with Crafty because there may be voice chat on the go in the Switch 2. Yeah, I feel like Nintendo needs to work out their Nintendo online service because that stuff can be buggy.
On the go. But that's not what a C button does. What does
a C button do?
It's a button. It's a button input. I promise it's a button input.
What do you mean? Oh, you mean it's just a regular button?
Yes, that's like asking what does R3 do? You push R3 and it does whatever the thing on the game tells you R3 does.
Like whenever you play and it's like, oh, press the A button to jump, press the B button to, well, I guess on Switch it's
sure,
B
but I think L3 and R3 are better examples.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Because R3 and L3 are kind of off to the side, they're all on their own.
I will say in the Nintendo Switch 2 trailer, they show the C button without the C on it. So I'm wondering, was the C button just something they're like, oh, let's change that button to have a C on it to differentiate it from whatever else? I don't know.
It's
just a C button.
I have a hard time believing that Nintendo, after planning for years this system, said to themselves, hey, we have this little button on our thing in the trailer, the announcement trailer. What are we gonna do with it?
Yeah, I mean,
By the way, gents, we launch in a few months, so
yeah, I doubt that's the exact case, but I just wonder what prompted the change. Why did they not put C on that whenever they did the first lookalike? I don't know. I wonder why the sudden change to the model on this. But anyways,
that I don't know, but I will also say that Nintendo works in mysterious ways.
Okay, bye player. Sorry, I just read that. Let's see. Crafter said, this got me worried about the online games that the Switch has, like Pokemon Unite, for example, because it's an online game. I could see the online games like Unite coming over to the Switch 2. I mean, all these games are most of the games on Nintendo Switch 1 will be on Nintendo Switch 2. So it's going to be there. I think
And they'll
Pokemon
probably
Unite,
run better too.
And Pokemon Unite is not going away. Pokemon Unite will be on Nintendo Switch too. Pokemon holds tournaments for Pokemon Unite. It is at Pokemon Worlds. They will not cut that off. And I hope that it will run a lot better on Nintendo Switch too. Because for y'all who were here, whenever I did my first Pokemon Unite stream back, like earlier last month, game straight up crashed on me. It was laggy. Every time you load into a game, the FPS drops to like 5 frames a second, if you're lucky. And then it goes into the actual gameplay and it's fine. I would like a smooth loading screen into a game, please. That would be awesome. But I'm super excited about this. Let's see. Billy said C is cut. What would a cut button do? Like, what could C stand for?
Somebody played snipper clips besides just me, I hear.
Anyways, so what do you think my Nintendo... Wait, what do you think the My Nintendo account... Do you think it will be on the Nintendo Switch too? Do I think my Nintendo accounts will be on Switch too? I mean, yeah. You're going to need a Nintendo account to play Nintendo games. Is that what you mean?
And then, during the Direct, they talked about how your games are going to be connected to your Nintendo account. You can put them in a quote-unquote digital cartridge.
Yes. If we go over here to Nintendo America videos, we can scroll down and see the virtual game card.
Yeah, that's it.
They explained it for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. We're not going to listen to all of it. But basically...
Zach doesn't want to get copy struck by Nintendo today.
I won't. They don't do that often, I think. Who cares?
Usually.
But you can just straight up transfer stuff to a Switch. But also, whenever... Hi, James. How you doing? But whenever it comes to, like, if you get a second Switch, like, even right now, if you went out and bought a Switch, first of all, why? Second of all, you can just transfer every...
Hold on a minute. No, I am not about to let you just disregard the Switch because a new one is coming out.
No, I'm not disregarding it. I'm saying if you already have one and it works perfectly fine, and you go out and just buy another one because you feel like it, I mean, I'm not knocking it, but I'm just saying.
You are knocking it, and I'm going to answer your question. Why you would buy a second Switch? Because they come in a variety of colors.
Good point. Wow. But you can transfer everything to a Switch. Like if your Switch like is stopped working, it's slowing down, you can transfer everything over. It's fine. We're not gonna lose a bunch of stuff. I forgot what video game. I was listening to the All Things Nintendo podcast. I listened to that a lot about a month and a half ago. But some games on the Switch will probably just not be on Nintendo Switch 2. We already know that. But I think it's just gonna be games that might not, you know, I don't think they're going to really matter that much. I don't think it's going to be like, no, I can't play the game on Nintendo Switch 2. I think it's going to be like, oh, okay. Well, still have it on Switch 1. Like,
we'll go mild.
I don't think it, yeah, the crowd will go mild. Yeah. The Switch 2 is just a Switch, but with a 2. And it's like 3% bigger. Can you believe it? But
Donkey's video where...
yes.
Yeah, the opening, and he's going, oh my god! He goes, oh, wait a minute, that's the first Switch.
Alright, I'm pulling up the video because you said it.
Oh no.
We're gonna rewatch it. I have to actually put in Donkey now. Every time I would look up Nintendo Switch 2, his would be one of the first videos to pop up at first.
He just did an Assassin's Creed video that I haven't watched yet.
I have not been watching YouTube. Okay, let's watch this real quick. Oh, can you hear it, Ethan?
Oh my god!
No, I cannot.
That's weird. Share stream audio. It should be if you're watching it.
Can chat hear it? Ask chat if they can hear it.
Chat will be able to hear it.
Wait, that's the Switch
Okay,
one.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a funny video.
Oh my god!
Jamie, pull up that video of the guy yelling at the Switch 2.
It could do that? I didn't know it could do that.
Speaking of variety of colors, has anybody else wanted to get the Zelda Switch Lite just because it looks awesome?
It does look awesome. Oh, wait, hold on. I want to find just where he screams at the Joy-Cons getting 3% bigger. And then we'll be done with it. Oh, here we are.
big old man. I could have just did one and I would have been happy.
Okay, well, I'm done with that. But, anyways.
Thanks for watching Donkey, chat. Go ahead and support him at youtube.com/videogamedonkey. Zach, since you watched the video on stream, you should probably link it.
Yes, good point.
Give him some credit.
See.
Go watch Donkey. If you are a gaming fan, I really like him. I think a lot of people do.
Let me.
Although I do know, Zach, your audience is predominantly children, so language warning on that. But
okay, added it in. There we go. All right.
Sweet.
So if any of y'all want to go watch that, you can. It's in the description now. But back to it.
A variety of colors. Are we gonna get colors, Zach? I need to know.
I think we're going to get Nintendo Switch 2 color varieties. Switch to colors. I want to see any fan-made little renders. Let's see. Oh, yes. This white version of the Switch 2 is stunning. I wonder, someone probably just fan-made that, but that does look very nice. I will say, if there's an option to get a white Nintendo Switch 2 or a black, I might lean towards the white version just because it's a lot brighter. I just like.
Well, we
brightness.
have the
there we
different
go.
colors.
We can have very bright hot pink.
Oh, I would buy that one.
Oh, the blue Joy-Cons is nice, but you're making the console still like, for some reason, white. That's weird. Here's a fan-made version. Nintendo Switch 2, what to expect? And it has like those yeah, that was a fan-made thing before it got announced. But yeah, I think we'll definitely get different Joy-Con colors for sure. I mean, that's just gonna happen. I think it might be a little slow at first, and then they'll start adding more and more. What do you think about the possibility of a Nintendo Switch 2 OLED in the future? Do you think they're going to immediately incorporate OLED into the Nintendo Switch 2 or make a new version of it later on?
I don't think we're gonna see the OLEDs come back because the simple reason is I don't believe that they sold very well, and I remember reading a lot of technical problems that they had, like especially early on, they had trouble with pixels burning into the screen and everything.
Oh man, really?
So well, I mean, like, to be fair, in order to get pixel burning, you had to leave the thing on for like 10 consecutive hours.
But
anyway, I don't know. I think that the OLED was cool for what it was. It made your screen prettier. I think that we're more likely to see a Nintendo Switch 2 4K or something to that effect, or whatever iPhones have now, than we are to see another OLED. Wait, you can do 4K and OLED. I don't know anything about TV technology, clearly. I don't know anything about displays.
Let's see.
I think the chances of us getting a Switch Pro, Switch 2 Pro, or new Nintendo Switch 2 level upgrade are fairly high, but I don't think it's going to be OLED.
Let's see. So,
but again, I don't know anything about displays.
Yeah. Crafter said the C button could act as a way like a turbo mode, like a turbo controller, but it could be in the Switch 2. I don't know what that means. So let's see, but the one thing that the Pokemon Unite community want to see the Switch 2 run Unite better, yeah, and all the things from the Chinese version of Unite on the Switch 2. Oh, okay, well that's interesting. But I think Nintendo Switch 2 will just run everything better. I hope that if you just move a game over, it will just run better. I don't know if that will be for every game, and it probably won't. Like, you know, a little indie game that somebody made 5 years ago and you can play it on Nintendo Switch 2. I don't think they're gonna all of a sudden be like, oh, and you can play this small little indie game in 4K. You know, I don't think they're gonna do anything crazy like that. Like, you can play every game in 4K. I doubt it. And I could see Legend ZA themed Switch and Switch 2. I would buy 100%.
I think that's pretty. Yeah, I think that's probably gonna happen.
Yeah,
we usually get Pokemon themed systems, so it wouldn't surprise me at all.
My thing is that, oh man, I'm gonna buy this Nintendo Switch 2 like as soon as I can. So I don't want to wait for a themed Pokemon one, but I want the themed Pokemon one. So I might buy the Switch 2, wait for the Pokemon one, sell my Switch 2, and buy the new Switch 2, or maybe just have two. I don't know. Two twos? Wow, two twos. I gotta hold both Nintendo Switch 2s wearing a tutu. What? So I think Legends ZA could be a launch title. Call me crazy, but I don't think
you're crazy. You are insane. I severely doubt.
Yeah, I think.
And I think this lends credence to my theory that Metroid Prime 4 is a launch title. Pokemon Legends ZA is a holiday release.
Yes.
And
sure.
I don't think that Nintendo wants to run the risk of cannibalizing releases.
Yeah, I don't think they want to add too many.
Yeah, they could do a couple.
Titles.
But I definitely
don't know why
don't
we haven't talked about it. A new 3D Mario game. Do you think we're going to get that at launch?
Well, as I was playing Formula 1 with my friend Ethan, who was in chat when we started. Mario Odyssey is 8 years old this year.
Yeah, I remember when people were like, are we going to get Mario Odyssey 2? And that died out eventually. I'm sure there's still somebody out there going, bro, I promise you, we're going to get it. We're going to get it.
This is it, right? Just like we're going to get a Switch Pro, guys.
Just like we're going to get Silk Song. I'm sorry. I had to make the joke. I'm sorry.
We're going to get Silk Song, guys. It's going to be a launch title. I promise. Just trust.
Oh yeah, Donkey Kong. Do you think we'll get a Donkey Kong in the launch window, or do you think we might get a new Donkey Kong game in like another 2 years? I think it'll be more.
That is a question that is entirely dependent on what you mean. Do you mean a 3D Donkey Kong or a 2D Donkey Kong?
Well, we did just get Donkey Kong Returns HD, which is a remake of a 2D Donkey Kong game.
Yeah, a remake of an amazing 2D Donkey Kong game that came out on the Wii. You should give Donkey Kong Country Returns some respect, Zach.
I should play it.
It is amazing. Did you play Tropical Freeze?
I've never played a Donkey Kong game.
Oh my gosh.
I've really debated it. I really wanted to play Mario and Luigi Brothership. That might be a game I give a try. Right now, it's like, okay, I want to stream more, but it's hard to when I have no free time. Because I want to play all these games, like, before Switch 2 comes out. Because when Switch 2 comes out, you better believe I'm going to be playing any new game that's coming out. So there's all that. But, yeah. Oh, okay. But do you think we're going to get a Luigi game, like a new Luigi Mansion? I'm looking at different things on the Nintendo of America homepage. I don't think we're going to get anything like that. Yeah.
Because we got Luigi's Mansion 2 HD last year, which granted is a remake of a 3DS game, but I just don't think that that's where we're going. Yeah. Well, I think we will get Luigi's Mansion 4. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. I just don't think we're going to get it immediately. I think it'll take a couple years.
Now, here's one thing. Tomodachi Life. We ended up getting Tomodachi Life Living the Dream trailer in the Nintendo Switch Direct that just happened.
That's right.
Do you think that could be a launch title, or do you think that's going to be much later on?
No, I don't think it's going to be a launch title because I think that the Switch 2 is coming out this year.
Oh, wait, never mind. It says 2026. My bad. Yeah. I forgot I said that. But do you think Nintendo's going to try to incorporate the Miis again? Because I know we've always had Miis. We've had them in the Nintendo Switch the whole time. But it's tucked away in the settings. Like, I feel like just the personality of the Wii and Wii U far surpasses the Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch is so simple. And I really hope they bring more fun in life.
The Switch doesn't have personality?
It has personality, but not a lot of it, in my opinion.
Its personality is, I can take your console games on the go. Love me. Well, I think it has all the personality it needs.
I do agree with that, but also, I feel like it would be nice to be like, oh, like, just, can we have some music? You know, just like some basic, simple things. I loved like going on the Wii, you would boot up, there was all these apps, there were all these things, the music, all this stuff. It was so great. And I think this is going into my next point. So if we go over back to Nintendo of America, I'm a full screen.
Can I answer your question from a second ago?
Yeah.
I don't. We are probably definitely 150% going to still have Mii's. There's no reason not to. If Nintendo Switch Online is going to continue to carry over, if your Nintendo account is going to continue to carry over, then you absolutely should still have the Mii's because the Mii's are a part of that ecosystem.
Yes, agreed. And I want to mention, like, Tomodachi Life. Like, it's obvious they use the Mii's. Like, it's pretty obvious to see they use the Mii's. So I'm wondering...
they used it in the first game, too.
I'm wondering, maybe could Nintendo give them more attention again? Because, I mean, the Wii's, whenever they got introduced, and they were pretty much everywhere, I felt like. Wii U, they were still pretty much everywhere. Nintendo Switch 2, like, I miss seeing them run around on, like, you know, the different applications and stuff you could have. Like, it just feels so quiet in a way. But getting to the next point, unless if you want to add anything about that we were talking about.
I think, having a hard time wording this. I think that the Mii's, in and of themselves, are going to be around for the foreseeable future.
Agreed.
I don't see any reason that they won't. I think, I struggle to say they need more attention because I don't think the Mii's are going to be the difference between the Switch 2 being considered a great console or not. So I share your opinion that I like the Mii's. I don't think I share your opinion that we absolutely need them to get more spotlight, but that's just me.
Yeah, understandable. I want to go on to my next point of a prediction.
All right.
I really want the new Nintendo Switch Online stuff, the Nintendo Music, the Nintendo Today. They're making all these little apps. We have the Nintendo Switch Online games. We have Nintendo Switch Now. I mean, Nintendo Today. We have Nintendo Music. I'm thinking, I was listening to this on a Nintendo Switch 2 predictions video. I was listening to it, and he was talking about it would be cool if we could have Nintendo Music on the Nintendo Switch 2, and we can customize what music we listen to on the home screen. So that was a cool little feature that he said, and I think that would be awesome. Whenever I want more personality on the Nintendo Switch 2, I want to be able to, like, can we make the eShop just fun to be on? Like, I want to be on Nintendo eShop.
In order for the eShop to be fun to be on, it has to be functional.
Yes.
And it's like, I mean, it's, oh my god, it's like driving on I-4 at 5 o'clock every time you open the eShop. It's very slow. It was really good when it came out, but I mean, we've grown past it. It's time to move forward to a new eShop, and I do think that we're going to get a better eShop.
Now, I've been talking about this a lot. Like, the little the Wii menu, if you don't remember, I'm showing it right now, but I can't figure out how to make the images so much bigger.
The Wii menu is burned into my memory banks.
The Wii menu was so good. Can we get something like the Wii menu again? Because, I mean, I have, let's see, hold on. Let me go over to the scene. My bad for the explosion, chat. Let's see. Sorry, I'm getting something real quick. Okay. So I have my Nintendo Switch on the homepage right now. And, I mean, you see what I mean? It's so simple. It's fine. But it just shows your games. You have your profiles, you have the time, your battery, Wi-Fi, and then the little apps on the bottom. I'm fine with this. It's okay. It's simple. But, like, do you understand what I mean when I say it doesn't have much personality? Like,
to a degree, I guess I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, the Switch is a system that needs to be ergonomically designed to be able to be brought with you on the go. So the menus, you probably shouldn't pack a Wii menu into a tablet.
I guess
yeah. Do you think that the DS menu had personality? Do you think the 3DS menu had personality?
Oh yeah, the DS menu definitely had personality. What was the other one you mentioned?
The 3DS and 3DS.
Yeah.
The 3DS.
We're coming
the
back
3DS.
to craft mine.
What?
Oh gosh! Wow. Okay. Wow.
What did he say?
I have no idea.
Me neither. But like the
the
3DS menu, like look at this. You had folders, you had all the icons. Whenever you went over an icon, it showed a little visual of the game. You had the apps up there, but also the DS and 3DS was a lot smaller, so there was not a lot more you could have done with it. But I just
saying is like
appreciate-
that's what I'm saying about the Switch as well. Is the Switch has to be able to accommodate a smaller screen as well, because you're not only going to be able to play it on your TV. You're bringing it with you.
You're gonna have to also be able to. What is this? But you also have to be able to play it in handheld. I'm just thinking they could do something kind of like the DS. I don't know exactly how they would, to be honest. I just want something different, bro. I just want something different. I want something fun. I don't want the basic little screen with the apps on it like we have. I'm fine with it, but I want something cool. I want to be able to have the apps on there.
Well, that might explain why there's floating islands.
What the heck? Dear God, turn him down. I can't hear.
You have to turn them down on your side, bro.
Oh my God. My ears.
But like, can we get a me channel? Can we get, I don't care about all the other channels, even though they were really cool. I care about all the other channels. I changed my mind.
Oh, you just want a me. What I'm hearing. The me's back.
I want it to I want things. I'll have to make the title games on the Switch 2 be animated like on the Wii or the 3DS. Yes! That'd be so cool.
Goat.
I'm getting ahead of myself. So I think, what else could we talk about with this and all the predictions?
I don't think we've made a lot of predictions. We've been talking about.
True.
Do we think they're going to bring back the menu options and things like that?
That is a prediction, though. I think they will. I think you're going to be able to change the home music on your Nintendo Switch 2 with the Nintendo Music app if you have Nintendo Switch Online. I think you'll be able to have the Nintendo Now application on your Nintendo Switch 2. I think all the Nintendo Switch Online apps that you can access on your phone and Switch, I think all of them will be on Nintendo Switch 2. I think they will be adding some more stuff, so it'll just be, as I said, more personality. I understand what you're saying. Like, I do agree the Nintendo Switch 1 does have some personality, but this might just be the kid in me speaking. I missed how the 3DS and Wii looked whenever you were on the home screen or anything. Oh my gosh. But
yeah, I mean, I do too, but to me it's a minor because I think of it as you're on a menu for a reason. You're on a menu because you want to play a game.
True.
Like, realistically, are you just gonna sit and spend hours just on your menu?
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I mean, sometimes I would spend a solid 5 to 10 minutes just looking at the menu. But
here's where I'm with you. I'm with you on music and like themes. I do think that would be great.
Yeah.
But I mean, other than that, I'm not too attached to themes. I'm not too attached to any of that other stuff, really. But
yeah,
that is just me. Well then, my question to you, since you've run out of things to talk about over there, is the as far as a launch window, when do you think it's coming out?
I think it's going to come out around June.
So you think it's going to be a relatively quick turnaround?
I think it'll be a quick release. I think because we're about to have the hands-on experience for Nintendo Switch 2. What is it? A few days after the Direct? It's sometime this month. I think it's pretty soon after the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct happens. Am I correct?
It's the next day, I think.
Yeah, I think you are correct. Let's see. Go to videos, popular. Wait, I have it pulled up over here. I have it pulled up right here. What am I doing? Learn more. Let's see. okay, let's see. Nintendo Switch 2 experience. New York, so it will be 2 days after. Los Angeles will be you know, the 11th to the 13th, and then Dallas will be the 25th to the 27th. So New York will be first on the 4th to the 6th. So I think after these Nintendo Switch 2 experiences happen, I think, you know, they might get a little bit of feedback. I don't know what, I think it's just like, oh, here's experience, here's some hands-on stuff. I think they are going to want to release it relatively soon after that. So I'm thinking maybe 2 months after that happens. So I'm thinking somewhere around June to early July. I don't think it will be late July, but I could see it happen. I'm just predicting a mid to late June release date.
Okay.
We're gonna find out tomorrow, though. So
yeah, I'm not too far removed from you. I think that the latest we're gonna get is around October.
Yeah,
at the latest.
I don't think it'll be that late. I think it will be a summer release, but I think
a summer release makes sense.
I think it makes sense too, especially with how soon these Nintendo Switch 2 experiences are. And I know that
you might be old enough to remember when a console launch took years after it was announced.
Really?
Yeah, we didn't always just get console launches right around the corner. You know
True.
that?
I forgot about that. Yes, you're right.
That's a relatively recent thing. Where it's like, here's our new system. By the way, it comes out in 6 months or less than 6 months. It's a relatively new thing, at least the last couple generations.
No, I'm just now looking right here on the Nintendo Switch 2 site where they're like, oh, here's more information. I don't know why it took me so long to realize the button on the back of the console is how you release the Joy-Cons from the Switch. I don't know why, I just realized that. But I just realized it's like a much bigger button right here. If you can still see my screen. So we know it's going to be magnetic, correct? We are on the same page with that.
It looked magnetic in the video, yes.
Yeah. So back to actual predictions. Okay.
I have an idea here. So since it's tomorrow morning, let's do 3 predictions. We'll do what you believe is most likely to happen, like an easy one. We'll do one that would just make you happy, one that's like a wild card, like that would make you specifically very happy, and you'll say it, everybody will go, huh?
Yeah.
And then the crazy
wild
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, do you want to start, or would you like me to start?
You go first.
No. You're my guest. Allow me. You go first.
All right. I think that my safe bet is Metroid Prime 4 release date. I think my thing that would make me specifically happy, but is probably, well, I don't know if it's likely or not, is Symphony of the Night remake. I would really like a Castlevania Symphony of the Night remake, especially for on the go. That'd be awesome.
That's your second prediction?
Well, that's just something that I would like to have, that I think I'm the only one thinking it could happen. That being said, that's not happening.
Yeah.
The thing that would make me happy that is also somewhat likely to happen would be my first thought is Silk Song, but I mean, like, everybody here loves Silk Song, and loves Hollow Knight in some form.
I mean, I played Hollow Knight a little bit, but never finished it.
Yeah, I'd love a Shovel Knight too.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. There's just a couple of those things, and then my wild, crazy prediction that I don't. This is the thing that there's a very low chance of it happening, but I guess technically it could happen. Is a Smash Brothers reveal for the new Smash game.
Oh. Do you
now
think...
somebody? What?
Go on.
Well, somebody asked me, do you think they're going to announce Smash? And I said no, because Sakurai has been working on a game for apparently a little while, And however, he has not specified if it is or isn't Smash Bros. To my knowledge. I just would really like to see him work on another Kid Icarus game.
It would be nice to get another Kid Icarus game, I think.
So okay, never mind. That is my one that would just make me happy prediction is Kid Icarus, a new Kid Icarus game.
Okay. So, I mean, Sakurai is working on a new game. Do you think whatever game he is working on will at least get teased or announced tomorrow?
With Sakurai, you never know. With Sakurai specifically, you never know. It's like Kojima. You never really know what's coming next.
Until you know.
Yeah, you don't know what's coming next until a Death Stranding trailer has Solid Snake in it for some reason.
It's very hush-hush until it happens.
Right.
So, for me... Oh, you go on.
Well, if it's gonna get announced anywhere, it will get announced at a Nintendo showcase. I just don't know that it's going to be this... Again, that's my, like, wild prediction that we could see.
Yeah. I think we'll
that would make me happy.
We'll get to all the predictions in chat. I know Crafty Crafter has been saying a lot, so I apologize for not saying anything. Oh, welcome into voice chat, Dr. TJ. But, and then, Jeff, if you have any predictions, do you have any to begin with?
I don't really have many.
Fair. Oh, okay, well, there's that.
I'm over here playing Craft Mine, so...
Oh, okay. So, anyways... So for me, my first like lock on, it's going to happen. We're going to get the new Mario Kart release title. That's going to happen. I feel like it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to be on both Nintendo Switch 1 and Nintendo Switch 2. I think it'll just be a launch title. We're getting the new Mario Kart. Like, they showed it in the first look trailer for Nintendo Switch 2. That's kind of a cheat because it just seems obvious to me. I will be very shocked if not like, oh yeah, like it releases with it or whatever. But other than that, I think another lock on, kind of like I think it will most definitely happen. You can call me crazy, but I think we're going to get a Nintendo Switch exclusive game that is surrounding Nintendo Switch 2 and all of its gimmicks, including the infrared laser.
So you're thinking we're gonna get a Wii Nintendo Land 1-2 Switch-esque game?
I think we're gonna get something like that. Yeah, whether it be a Nintendo Switch 2 Sports, I don't think we're going to be getting necessarily that, like a Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. I don't think we're getting something like that. I would jump for joy.
Nintendo Switch Sports Resort.
That would be incredible. I would love it. I'd be so happy. I don't think we're gonna get it, but I would love it. And then, let's see. Wait, hold on. Crafter said, what do you think the gimmick of Mario Kart 9 would be? Because in Mario Kart 9 teaser trailer, there was a Wonder Flower. It was a Wonder Seed. Yes, there was a Wonder Seed on the track. I ended up zooming in as far as I could, and it looks exactly like a Wonder Seed. I think there'll be some kind of interesting gimmick from Mario Wonder in Mario Kart 9 or whatever it's going to be called. Can't wait for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Infinity or whatever in the world. But,
Deluxe again.
Yeah,
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Complete Edition.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Premium Edition. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Extended. Expanded? I don't know. Anyways, getting off topic here. But TJ, are you okay? I just hear random voices coming from your mic.
Yo,
this is in my head.
Oh, what's up? Okay, so my second, you're playing Mortal Kombat?
No, I'm not. I'm playing Fortnite. My bad. Continue.
Oh, okay. Those are two completely different games. Wait, no. Mortal Kombat is in Fortnite now. So okay, whatever. Moving on.
Yeah, I saw they added Scorpion's weapons to Fortnite.
Oh
and
boy. And there's the someone's gonna hate me for this. There's the Ice Sky. Sub-Zero. Sorry. Moving on. So my second prediction. What did you title the second prediction, Ethan?
It's just like it was something that would make you happy. That is possible to happen.
Okay. Something that would make me.
So like I said, Symphony of the Night remake, and then I said Kid Icarus because Symphony of the Night is not happening in a million years.
I feel like it
could happen on PS5.
I feel like that should have been your third prediction.
That's just it's not happening. First of all, Symphony of the Night is an infamous PlayStation game that came over to other systems, but so if it's gonna get remade, it's gonna get remade on PS5, PS6, which they should have done already.
I think that would be interesting, Crafty, if the new Mario Kart name, if we just skip Mario Kart 9 and we have Mario Kart X, that would be really funny. I hope they don't do that, but it would be really funny.
I would love Super Mario Kart Wonder.
Do we? Honestly, I could get down with that.
You could get down with the sickness.
I could, right. Sure. I would like to get sick for 3 days so I could have a day off. Anyways, so
then make a react video.
My second prediction, something that I think isn't like a lock on, but I think it could most likely happen. I'd be happy about. I have to really think about that. What is something I really want? Because Pokemon, I love Pokemon. I think it's
want them
obvious
to make something useful out of this infrared light thing, so that you can laugh at my face for making fun of it so much.
True, but I did include that in my first one because I do think it's gonna happen. But you know,
I want the infrared light to be an infrared laser so I can shoot it at Ethan.
But I think I'll lit my second prediction because I do think it will really happen. I have convinced myself it will happen, and it's not video game related. I think it's gonna have more personality on the home screen, the music, the Nintendo Switch Online apps will be on Nintendo Switch 2, and you can do all this other stuff. The Mii's will be more incorporated, even if it's just by a little bit. I think it will happen. I don't think it will necessarily definitely happen, but that's my prediction. I can see them not doing it, but golly, please do it. Please. I think it can happen. Please do it.
You sound like those people on House Hunters that get like 80-year-old houses, and when they're dilapidated and falling apart, and they just say, "It adds character." That's what you sound like right now.
So my third prediction, and this is something that I think won't happen, but I would be very happy if it happens, correct?
Sure. Or well, one of them was just it's not going to happen in a million years, but I'm going to throw it out there anyway, like your dark horse prediction.
Oh, okay.
That you don't think is going to happen, but it could, and it would be awesome if it did.
Let me make absurd predictions that won't happen. I think we're going to get a Pokemon Gen 5 remake. That won't happen. That's going to... They're not going to do... I wish. I saw you have you remember that meme of the car? It's the split road, and one side says they have the sign, and it's just jerking off the road. Yeah.
It's veering off. Yeah, well, the road sign says Gen 5 remakes, and the exit ramp says literally anything else, and the car is Pokemon.
Yeah.
Because they brought back Pocket Card Jockey, Game Freak did. We got Pocket Card Jockey back on Nintendo systems before we got Gen 5 remakes.
I hope they don't.
I love Pocket Card Jockey.
Crafty said, I hope they don't call the new Mario Kart 10. Let's not consider Mario Kart Tour as Mario Kart 9 because that's a cash grab for Nintendo. Yeah. Well, Nintendo is still. That's the gig. Nintendo is still trying to get Mario Run to be a thing. I mean, if you go to...
Dude, Mario Run is a thing, alright?
Really?
That's like saying fetch isn't a thing, alright?
We're going to get Mario 1 on Nintendo Switch 2. That's an absurd prediction. Moving on.
We're gonna get... I hope that... Well, joke's on all of us, Mario Kart 9 is Mario.
You cut out. All I heard was Mario Kart 9 is Mario.
I said joke's on us, Mario Kart 9 is Mario Kart Tour.
Yeah. But I think Nintendo Gen 5 remakes, call me crazy, this is unrelated. I think we will get a Pokemon Generation 10 announced next year for the Pokemon's 30th anniversary. I think we're going to get Gen 5 remakes announced or teased. And if we don't next year, then it will be the year after. I'm not losing hope. I am okay.
No, we are 100% not getting Black remakes next year because it's 30-year anniversary. We're definitely getting Gen 10 next year.
Yeah, we're definitely getting Gen 10. I don't think we're going to get a remake. But
we're not going to get Gen 5.
Eventually, it's been so long. It hasn't been that long. We got Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, but still.
It's okay, guys.
No, it's Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl was not a
copies of Black
remake.
and White.
Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl was not a remake. It was just a recolor. Let's be real. So, and a
Here's
port.
what's gonna happen. We're gonna finally say this is it. There's no 5 remakes. They're gonna say Pokemon. I said we're gonna get to the point where we're saying there's no way that this isn't a Gen 5 remake, and then they're gonna say Pokemon Legends Gray for launching this year, and I'm gonna be sitting in my chair like yelling at the TV. That's not what I wanted.
I'd be very happy about that.
That's
though.
not what I wanted.
Pokemon Legends Yin and Yang. But anyways, absurd prediction that is actually absurd but could happen for Nintendo Switch 2. I don't think we're going to get anything Pokemon related in the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, because we just had Pokemon Legends Arceus for some reason in the last Direct, which really caught me off guard. I didn't think we were going to hear anything about it. I think you and I talked about it. I think we were both convinced we weren't going to hear anything about it. But we did.
Yeah.
So there was that, and that was interesting. I don't think we're going to hear anything about Legend of Zelda, but you know. Absurd prediction, we're going to get a trailer or teaser for a new Yoshi game. There we go.
Oh no, Yoshi.
Oh, you know what I completely forgot about? But when I googled Nintendo and it was the first thing that came up, and I go, oh yeah, that is going to happen. It's the Master Chief Collection.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, Master Chief Collection, that's going to come. That's interesting.
That's probably coming. I think a few Microsoft games are coming to the Switch.
Yeah.
I think we talked about that. We talked about that in the last video that we did, though.
I wonder if we're going to get any trailers or talk about that in Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. I feel like we will.
Oh, well, we'll talk about the Direct at some point.
And
Aren't you gonna react to it tomorrow night?
I am not gonna react to it tomorrow night, but I'm going to get on stream and talk about it tomorrow night. I'm gonna watch it at work, because if I don't watch it at work, I'm gonna get calls from somebody going, "No way!" and I won't be able to not answer. Because
that somebody is me.
Every time I get because whenever I'm working, if I get a call, I gotta stop and answer it. I gotta make sure everything's okay. That's just me. Like today, I was helping a customer. My dad called me. I'm like, "Hey, Dad." It's like, "Okay, you're good. All right, can I call you back?" "Yes, I'm having a good day." "Yes, I know. I forgot that. Can I call you back?" "Okay, thanks." But love my dad. But I'm trying to really think. Okay, you know what? Here it is. I've been saying this for a long time. Can we get a Waluigi game? Please?
No, we can't get a Waluigi game.
Well,
Please.
No, we can't get a Waluigi game, and we can't add Waluigi to Smash. He's an assist trophy. Deal with it.
Give us a Hatsune Miku game. I don't care. Just
that's it. I'm leaving the call. No, I am not gonna sit here. I am not gonna sit here and put up with your Hatsune Miku for fangirling.
I'm done talking about Hatsune Miku. You can stay.
Oh my gosh.
But with that being said, Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble does have Godzilla and Hatsune Miku as playable characters. Okay, here's a prediction.
Does Godzilla step on Hatsune Miku?
No, they're both playable characters in a Monkey Ball game. But I will say, this is not a prediction. This will happen. Launch title for Nintendo Switch 2: Just Dance. Just Dance. It'll be okay. I think Just Dance will be a launch title. It was for Nintendo Switch 1. Wait, let's look at this. Nintendo
Just Dance was on the Wii
Switch.
Up until like 3 years ago. Like they just stopped doing that.
That's insane that they were still making it. Nintendo Switch launch titles, because there were only like I think 6. Okay, no, there were more. All right, so the games that were release titles for Nintendo Switch 1, 2 Switch by Nintendo. I think we're going to get some kind of Switch exclusive game that will be sent around the Switch 2. I already said that. I feel like that's gonna lock on. Just Dance 2017.
Gonna lock in Nintendo and make one of those tech demo games again.
Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I don't think we're getting a Zelda game. And then Skylanders Imaginators, which came out on the Switch and then immediately just died.
Man, I miss Skylanders.
Oh,
man.
me too. Super Bomberman R. I am Setsuna? What is that?
Setsune. Yeah, that was a thing.
Huh. Well, anyways. Don't know what that is. Don't think we'll get a new one. Sniper Clips? What?
Snipper Clips. I was talking about that game earlier. It was
Oh
like,
yeah, you were.
do not disrespect Snipper Clips on this channel.
So do you
I
think
will
we'll get?
not have it.
Do you think we'll get
Have
Snipper
at
Clips
ye.
too?
We already have Snipper Clips too. There's
Do you
already-
think? Do you think we'll get Snipper Clips 3? Are we gonna get Snipper Clips 3, brother?
No, I was.
I don't even know. I don't even know what that game is.
No, I was kidding. There is
Me
only
neither.
one Snipper Clips. I was just trying to be funny. There is only one.
You
Snipper
were
Clips.
being very funny. Shovel Knight
know.
Treasure Trove. I know, and there was also Shovel Knight Spectre of Torment. I know you said you think we're gonna get that. So
I would like
Wait,
a Shovel Knight.
Super Mario
sequel.
Odyssey was not a launch title in the US.
No, it came out in like October.
Wow, I thought it was.
No, because Zelda came
Japan
out
launch
first.
titles.
Zelda was a launch title, and then you drove. Well, do you drive? After Zelda came out, you waited until October, and then Mario Odyssey came out. 8 years ago, ladies and gentlemen.
So let's see. Confirmed launch window titles was let me just name notable ones. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, ARMS, Splatoon 2, Dragon Quest Shovel Knight. So I don't
Dragon
think,
Quest Builders.
Dragon Quest
Remember
Heroes
right?
1 and 2
Oh,
were confirmed launch window titles. But I think we're not going to get a Splatoon 3 like launch title, but I think it could get teased. We had the DLC, what was it? Either really early last year or late the year before, if I'm not wrong.
I think that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and then let's see. Dragon Quest, I don't know much about Dragon Quest or Shovel Knight, so I can't really say much because I just
Got a Shovel Knight T-shirt at Goodwill for like $3.
Oh, wow.
That was really cool.
Nice. I kind of want to give that a shot. Well, Mario
You should
Kart
play
8,
it. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, true. Mario Kart 8, like not deluxe. Mario Kart 8 came out 11 years ago, and a decade later, Nintendo decided to make a new console and a new Mario game. Yeah, Mario Kart game, but it was Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
But Mario Kart 8 is
You
probably the best
talking about
Mario Kart
8
game.
with you or what?
Mario Kart 8 Wii U, and then they made Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for Nintendo Switch because the Wii U failed in their eyes.
Huh?
Well, in people's eyes, I guess. I really like the Wii U, but whatever.
I
But,
like the Wii U.
Man.
Oh no.
But okay, we've gone through a lot of stuff. Are there any final predictions that we need to go over before we're less than 12 hours away?
Well, let's go ahead and get some out of the way. We're not getting a new Animal Crossing, and we're not getting it teased. That's a prediction of mine.
Disagree.
We're not going to get. That's my opinion. I don't think we're going to get it teased or even talked about.
I think we can get a tease, but I don't. I think that they might just say. I think that they're gonna do the thing where they just show the logo.
Yeah, they
So they'll
could
have
do
you
that.
on the little. They'll have you on the little.
Like what
This
they
video's
did.
an hour long. This video's an hour long. It's gonna be the presentation.
Oh my gosh, really?
So there's a very like they're gonna show off some games. I think Animal Crossing proved that it's a flagship title. It is one of the big Nintendo system sellers now because of
Especially with it
COVID.
coming out. Yeah, I was about to say that.
So like you can argue that made it so much better, but let's be honest, Animal Crossing really ever since it came out has been at least had its audience.
It's such a good game. I really like it. Welcome in, Anderson. We're talking about Nintendo Switch 2 predictions and stuff. But yeah, I didn't know it was going to be an hour long. I was expecting maybe only 30 to 45 minutes. But now that you say that, I don't know. I don't.
I think that
we're
there's a
going
real
to
chance
get...
we get the.
Okay, yeah, you're right on that. I think we could. Welcome back, Jeff. I didn't know you left. But I legitimately think we're not going to get anything Pokemon related unless they just want to say, oh, hey, like, you know, here's just, like, look at Legends Arceus for the 3rd time this year. fun.
I think they're 110% going to do a Legends ZA
Do you think they're going
teaser
to
of some kind,
Do you think
even
they're
if
going
it's
to
just a
add
release date.
You guys others rank up.
what?
So what do I need to do? Oh yeah, I'm playing Doors ranked.
Oh, okay.
It's
Um,
April Fool's stuff.
Oh yeah, I saw
Yeah, I already
Jeff
played
send it. So back to what we were saying. I think, it could be something small from Pokemon. I was gonna say, do you think we're going to get Pokemon TCG Pocket onto the Switch? I don't think it will.
That is a mobile game, and it should stay on mobile devices.
Yes. Do you think we're going to get Pokemon TCG Live? And my thing is, we don't have a Pokemon trading card game on the Nintendo Switch. And I think it would be very interesting to make it more accessible, because Pokemon TCG Live, I mean, it used to be the old Pokemon TCG on, PC, and then they discontinued it and made Pokemon TCG Live. So I thought that was just interesting. Like, why would you, fix something that's not necessarily broken? It was very old, but that kind of made me curious. Maybe we could get that on the Nintendo Switch. Maybe, because also Pokemon's trying to adapt to all these different languages as well, and trying to expand, from what I'm understanding, to different countries. Maybe we get, more Pokemon stuff onto the Nintendo Switch 2 leading up to the 30th anniversary, so they can just go crazy next year.
Whoa, what's this?
All right.
Whoa.
Hey, Anderson, if you're playing Doors Ranked, can you respectfully just mute? I don't mean to be
sorry.
rude.
Yeah,
Sorry,
just
I
mute.
just wanna. This is my first time playing it. It looks cool.
I'm
I'll
sure
be
it is
quiet.
cool. Have a good April Fool's Day on that. Pokemon Champion is coming out this year. I forgot about Pokemon Champions. Holy cow. I think we might see
Forget about
something about
Pokemon
that.
Champions.
I forgot about
Yeah,
Pokemon
I
Champions.
think we will see Pokemon Champions.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's how that works.
But I don't necessarily know that I think it's going to be.
Oh, there goes that.
I don't necessarily think that it's going to be like this big announcement. I think we're just gonna.
Maybe see the logo and then see a little bit
Yeah,
of gameplay,
I think I might
maybe.
just say it's coming.
Eventually, because it is coming out this year, so I think we might see some more gameplay, maybe learn a little bit about it, because also we're not going to have Pokemon Day again until next year, because that's how that works. So it's coming out this year, so I think either we'll learn more about Pokemon Champions tomorrow, or we're going to learn about Pokemon Champions in a later Nintendo Switch 2 Direct later this year, and then we'll know when it comes out. You might be like, oh yeah, it's coming out in, November, or I don't know. I don't think it's gonna come out before the Pokemon World Championship. I think it's gonna come after all that and the festivities are over with.
Oh,
Is the World Championship?
I think the World Championship is around August. Yes, in August, because I wanted to go. But that's not happening.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm not gonna be able to get that much free time off in a 2-month span, but that's okay. With that being said, let's see. Let me read some stuff from Crafty, because he's been talking a little bit. Sorry if I haven't read any message, Crafty. Crafty, if you have any message you really want me to talk about and read, resend it, but put an emoji in front of it. It will catch my attention a lot easier. I have ADHD. But why did I
the
even
casual
say
ADHD brain.
that? The casual ADHD drop. How long do you think a new Smash Bros game or Luigi Mansion game? How long do I think until it comes out? I would love to see a Super Smash Bros teaser in the Direct. Do you think that will happen, Ethan?
I think there's a chance. I just don't think we're gonna get a full reveal. Plus, Ultimate's still a fantastic game. I think it's probably more likely we get a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Deluxe
Golly,
than a
Nintendo
full-fledged
Deluxe.
new Smash Bros. Game, because I do think Sakurai is working on something other than Smash right now.
Yeah. Hello? Oh. Hey, Dad.
Oh, hello.
What do you think will be a new Nintendo Switch game? He doesn't know. Huh?
Rio.
trash the road tonight. He's telling me to take the trash to the road. So, anyways, you know what? I'm trying to think of other franchises we might see something from. Pikmin. How do you think we're gonna get anything Pikmin related?
5.
Pikmin 5. No, I think it'll be quite some time until we get anything about that. Let's look up on Google popular Nintendo franchises. I cannot type. That's fine. Okay, here we go. Animal Crossing. We talked. Maybe we'll get like the logo and song just to tease it. Donkey Kong. Do you think we'll get like a 3D Donkey Kong game or a 2D Donkey Kong game?
Not tomorrow, but yes, we will eventually get one. Okay.
Now, to another like big hitter, big franchise. Do you think we'll get another Nintendogs?
I think Nintendogs is dead, dog. I don't think we're gonna see.
Well, no. Okay, but Nintendogs music album is on Nintendo Music. Could be a teaser.
For Nintendogs?
Yeah, Nintendogs soundtrack is on the Nintendo Music app.
That was F-Zero, and they've killed and buried that franchise.
Well, they did do F-Zero 99. Donkey Kong needs more attention from Nintendo. Well, they just got a remake for it, but I do agree. Super Smash Bros. We've already talked about that. Pikmin, we've already talked about that. Mario, I think we're getting a Mario. Other than Mario Kart 9.
Giant gaping hole. Minecraft.
Okay, so I think we're gonna get like a 3D Mario game this year. I don't know if it'll be a launch title, but we're gonna get it this year. I feel like I think it's gonna be like announced that we're gonna get it, but it's not gonna be a launch. Kirby, we just had Forgotten Land. How long was it ago?
Like several years at least.
True, it was. And then didn't we have a new Kirby game like 2 years ago? I think it could be time to get a new one, but
I think that was I think that was, man, why am I forgetting this? I legit played it.
You legit played it. I think
illegitimately played it. Nintendo would have FBI agents at your house.
No, like I actually own the game digitally.
Let's see.
You can bring it to Switch too.
Get out.
Search keyword. I'm on the eShop that doesn't have music. Let's see. Kirby.
Yay.
Okay, so looking at Kirby games, Kirby in the Forgotten Land, Super Kirby Clash, and Kirby Fighters 2. I did like Super Kirby Clash. It was a free game. Kirby's Dream Buffet, my bad. I don't know Buffet. Kirby's Dream Buffet, I think that was fine. Kirby Star Allies.
Return to Dreamland Deluxe. That was the one I was trying to find.
Yeah, okay. Let me go to that. When did that come out? That came out 2023. So February 2023. So it's been over 2 years now. So I think maybe we could get a new Kirby game. Wait, didn't Kirby Fighters 2 come out?
Find a new Kirby game, because we keep getting Kirby games that are just mini games.
Yeah. Do you think we'll get an actual? Because Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, you know, let's see, Kirby in the Forgotten Land. When did that come out? Let's see.
I want Kirby Planet Robobot.
2022. So it was in March of 2022. I think it's been 3 years. I think we could. I don't think we're going to get Kirby this year. I think it could happen. I think we might get teased about it. Pocket Penguin. What is it? Pocket Penguin DX, a retro style adventure. Why does this pop up when I search Kirby? Oh, it's like Kirby styled. That's why.
Well, that's fun.
Why did it show up when I searched up Kirby? Well, it's a $9 game about Penguin. Oh wait, I wish listed already. I already found this. Chat, we found a Penguin game for me to play. Like Fast Penguins. Remember those 2 weeks? That was fun. I ended up checking on Fast Penguins yesterday, and it looks like it's okay. It's about the same. Anyway, they've been adding new stuff, which is interesting. But moving on from that, let's get this out of here. Okay, that's the wrong thing. That's also the wrong thing. That's also the wrong thing. Where is it? Oh, okay, it's right here. Let's see. Fire Emblem. I don't know much about Fire Emblem. Do we have any opinions on that?
Well, I like Fire Emblem. I think we will get one.
Okay.
I think we're at the point now. Zach, I think we're at the point now where we're just rattling off the list of Nintendo consoles, and do we think we're going to see it?
Okay,
Fire Emblem. Yeah,
if you really want to do that, do you think we'll get an Earthbound game?
Please, God. God, it's me, your favorite person you ever made. I'm just asking you.
Uh-oh.
Anyways, let's get away from
one
that.
game. Please bring me Mother 3 to Nintendo Switch 2.
Legend
My
of Zelda.
Lord and Savior, Reggie Fils-Aimé, please.
No, don't say. Okay. Do you think we'll get another Game & Watch game? Do you think Brain Age, train your brain in minutes a day? Apparently that showed up with popular Nintendo franchises.
It is. Brain Age is awesome.
Do you think we'll get another Brain Age? Oh wait, do you think we'll get another Kid Icarus?
I do. That's my prediction.
Do you think we're going to get another Wii Sports, but of course Nintendo Switch? I don't think we will. I think it'd be awesome. If they show Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, I will lose my freaking mind. Mario Party, we just had Mario Party Jamboree. I don't expect a new one. If we get a new one, I think it will be earliest next year. F-Zero, it'd be cool. We had F-Zero 99. I liked it. Please. Splatoon, I think maybe they will tease Splatoon 3. The DLC is like a year to 2 years old. I think it's only like a year and a half. But
I could absolutely see a Splatoon 3.
I don't think we're gonna get Xenoblade Chronicles. Maybe they'll show it off in some way.
We just got X. I think we might get a Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Yeah.
I think we might get a Xenoblade Chronicles X like update or like something to that effect.
Yeah. Again, Pokemon, we might hear something about Champions and ZA. I think that's really about it. I think we've covered just about everything. I don't know if anything else.
No, I think we're good. I'm just very excited, and I hope that everyone else.
Oh yeah, WarioWare. Do you think we'll get anything WarioWare related?
No, I don't.
You don't think we're going to get WarioWare?
We didn't see WarioWare.
Wait. Hear me out.
Switch. Until a few years in.
Me out. You don't think we're gonna get WarioWare minigames with the infrared laser? Are you kidding me?
Oh no! We figured out what they're gonna use the laser for. No, I thought it was useless.
Oh yes, Crafty.
Oh, my source of power.
Never give Waluigi a game and give Waluigi a game and my life is yours. Says Crafty to Nintendo. Do you think we'll get another Punch-Out game? You know, Lomac. I don't think so. I think it would be really cool for the people who are fans of that.
No, I don't think we're gonna see Punch-Out. We haven't seen Punch-Out since what year would that have been? When did it come out on the Wii?
I don't know. Oh, that could be something interesting. I don't think we'll get it, but a Mario sports game.
Eventually, we'll probably get a Mario sports game.
I don't think it'll be anytime soon.
Not tomorrow. I think tomorrow morning we will wake up to Metroid Prime 4. I think we'll wake up to a Pokemon Legends ZA trailer.
What about Star Fox?
Oh, I would love to see Star Fox. I didn't even think of Star Fox, Zach. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I thought of it earlier, and that was something I wanted to talk about, but it slipped my mind completely until I was looking at this article of top 25 Nintendo franchises.
Top 25 Nintendo franchises.
I think it'd be cool if we got another Star Fox. What? Correct me if I'm wrong. Other than that one Star Fox game, in the first year and a half of Nintendo Switch, the last one was on the Wii U. I don't know much about Star Fox
game on Switch.
I
don't think we got a Star Fox game on the Switch. I would have bought it. I know we got it in Nintendo Switch Online. Because we got Star Fox 1 and then we got the canceled Star Fox 2 that was on the NES Classic. I don't. Yeah, there is no Star Fox game on the Switch.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you count Starlink Battle for Atlas.
Yeah, I got Starlink confused with Star Fox. My bad.
Starlink was something special, and it was promptly forgot about within about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Which is sad because Starlink was a fun little novel idea. It was just way too late in the game of Toys to Life. It was fun for like the model planes people, I'm sure, but that's about all I got.
Yeah. Let's see. I think
Somebody said Star Fox Assault Remastered. You didn't play Star Fox Assault, so I mean, I know, but I don't know. I think a Star Fox remake would probably be good for the Switch. Star Fox 64, or maybe we just get Star Fox 64 on Nintendo Switch Online. Is it already? It's not on there yet. I don't think.
Do you think we're going to get GameCube or Nintendo 64 games on Nintendo Switch Online?
They have to put GameCube games on there. It's the next thing.
Yeah.
That, and I mean, I would love to see some Pokemon Game Boy Advance games, but we're not going to get that. That's not happening.
Yeah.
That is definitely not happening. We are more likely to get them as like $5 games on the eShop. I would like to see Pokemon Emerald on the eShop for my Switch 2 for like $10.
Yeah. They're not gonna do it for $10.
How much was Red, Blue, and Yellow? Yellow and Silver and Crystal on the 3DS? I thought they were like $10.
Maybe, but new times.
Pokemon games on 3DS.
I think I think I forgot what I was about to say. Because I did. Oh goodness, what was I gonna say? I had a point. I had an actual good point. Crap. I'm trying to go back through what I was doing to trigger my mind. Dang it, I completely forgot. No! I had something I wanted to say.
It must not have been that important, ladies and gentlemen, so thank you for joining in on the Penguin Man Zach official Switch 2 predictions video. As Zach slowly but surely loses his mind thinking about the Switch 2 and how he won't be able to watch it live.
Well, I'll be able to watch it.
I, on the other hand, am lucky.
You are lucky. I wish I had the day off.
I got the day off of work. Man. I never get I always get Wednesdays off though.
I wish I had Wednesday off. I have Thursday off and not Wednesday.
Well,
God, please let my boss call me tomorrow and say don't come in. That would be weird and random, but please let it happen.
Does he do that? Is that a thing?
No. I'm coping. Oh man, what was I going? Can we talk about the Lego Pokemon that comes out next year? I haven't looked at that yet. I know Ethan sent me.
I don't think that has anything to do with the Switch. It's just gonna be like the Mega. I'm sure it's gonna be very similar to the Mega Block Pokemon that are out.
Yeah. I think it'll be interesting. But oh man, what was I gonna say? Dang it.
They were $10. Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow for Nintendo 3DS were $10 on Amazon.
Orange was a kind of replacement for Punch-Out, but was never a true success as Punch-Out.
Not on Amazon, on the eShop, sorry.
Man, what was I going to say?
For their 20th anniversaries. Which Pokemon games are turning 20 years old this year?
I don't know.
When
I'm
did
trying to think of what I was
Gen 3 Pokemon release?
It was something about Nintendo Switch Online. I was going to say it after I mentioned
2002. We are well past
games. GameCube games coming to the Switch too, perhaps. What was I going to say? Dang it. Well, I guess you're right. Maybe it wasn't that important. Ah, dang it. This is aggravating because I.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining this video. We appreciate you guys on your time. Zach, I think, is going to keep streaming. I am.
No, I'm going to bed.
Oh well, guys, it's been fun. What do you think is gonna happen? What do you think is gonna happen with Switch 2 Direct? Leave your comments down below, and we will read and respond to all of them. By we, I mean Zach.
Yes, but I will stream tomorrow, talking about everything we see tomorrow.
I'm very excited.
Join the Discord, link in the description. I'm sure I will be talking about things on the Discord whenever I take like a 15-minute break while at work.
Can't wait. Yeah, watch the Discord. You won't be able to watch any videos, but you'll be able to watch Zach type in all caps Silk Song with like 6 exclamation points.
I doubt it. If Silksong does get announced, then I will do that just because I think it'll be funny if I do that.
6 exclamation points. Remember, 6.
6.
No more, no less.
No more, no less. Can it be bold?
Ooh,
Oh,
I think it should
yes.
be bold, underlined, and italicized.
We're also in the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. We're going to talk about all the Nintendo Switch Online. We're going to talk about Nintendo Music. We're going to talk about Nintendo Now, and we're going to talk about Alarmo.
Oh, can we never talk about Alarmo?
I saw Alarmo at Best Buy, and part of me was like, dang, I do need an alarm clock.
It's a $100 alarm clock. I
No,
cannot
wait,
convince
actually?
myself that is a smart financial decision. Yes, it's literally a $100 alarm clock.
Yeah, but Nintendo noises.
Oh my
I can't
gosh.
convince myself to spend $100 on an alarm clock. I refuse to buy AirPods because I've bought 2. Well, I haven't bought 2 pairs. Other people have bought me pairs of AirPods and they both go kaput within a year. So I won't buy AirPods ever again.
Oh my gosh.
I won't buy a $100 clock. If I
That's
can find one for on
insane.
sale, maybe, because I don't know, for the novelty, I guess. But
Yeah.
I find there's no, like, everything that thing does, my phone can already do. So, except apparently measure my sleep schedule, but then didn't Pokemon release something that measures your sleep as well?
Pokemon Sleep, but it is a little bit inaccurate for obvious reasons. It's
Anyway.
literally, you literally place your phone beside you, but then, you
Well-
know, it's just like, oh, you're awake. Whenever, like, a phone notification goes off, you're like, oh, you're awake. And it's like, no, it's my phone notifications going off.
And on that note, chat, we're gonna end off for the evening. I am gonna go.
Oh, what about
I gotta
Joy-Con
go
Drift?
gym out my excitement. I am not Joy-Con drift. No.
Joy-Con Drift will be reduced. If it
I've gotta go.
If it becomes a problem, it will be absurd. Anyways, you're gonna go? Okay, he gone.
9 will be on the Nintendo Switch 2.
What?
And that's how we end off.
You cut out.
He said Mario Kart 9 is gonna be on the Switch 2. I agree. Mario Kart 9 will in fact be on Switch 2.
Ah, yes, it will be. All right, so we'll talk about everything tomorrow. Ethan, are you working tomorrow night?
No, I'm off tomorrow. I'm very, very fortunate. The
Oh, I
Lord has
forgot.
blessed me
I
with a
forgot.
Wednesday off to watch the Nintendo Direct.
So tomorrow, I think, if you're down with it, tomorrow night around the same time, we should talk about it, if you would be down with it.
Oh, I am always fine to talk about Nintendo games.
Can't wait for you.
Especially if you're gonna make money off of my predictions
Yes,
and opinions.
like 2 cents off of Twitch.
Like Joe Rogan.
Can't believe Shaq is in Fortnite. Sorry, that was random. So yeah.
Alright.
I can't wait to say "Told you so" about infrared lasers, and I can't wait for
Yeah,
you to tell me
I
"Told you
can't
so"
wait.
about Silk Song.
The infrared lasers are gonna be comedy. If I see those things be useful, which I know they're going to, it's a half troll, but at the same time, yeah, infrared lasers. I don't see the point in having them on a video game, on that specific video game system, but because I don't think mouse functionality means anything. But that's just me.
Oh well.
Clearly,
sugar
Nintendo
floaters.
has all the money, and clearly they. All right, Zach, sign us off.
Yeah. All right, sugar floaters. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Join the Discord. We'll talk in there a lot tomorrow, I'm sure, or at least a little bit more than usual. So as always, I love God and I love y'all. I hope y'all have an absolutely blessed day. Stay awesome, you sugar floaters. Later.
Good night.
Well, that was great.